straight points for Al Jefferson. Dallas has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Here's Mason. Batum with the steal. Here's Walker. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. This one for three, and that one's good. Walker's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Shot's good from Mason. Mason's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. And here's Walker. He has 5. On the wing, Batum. All alone. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Mason against Batum. Mason kicks to Nowitzki. Down low. Here's Parsons. And another basket for Dallas.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
Batum inside the three-point line. Another miss by Batum.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
The shot. Mason misses.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Walker with it. Out defended by Freak. Outside for Batum. And a wide open look for Walker. Gets a very good look and converts. Walker's got 5 points now this quarter. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside Matthews. He kicks it to Mason. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Three-pointer. No luck. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Bargnani inside the three-point line. Top of the key jumper, no good. Dallas leading by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Pass to Mason.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The pass to Batum, and stolen by Nowitzki. Parsons, no good. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Mason, he checked in for Devin Harris. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. On the floor for Charlotte, Spencer Hawes out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Kemba Walker. Then there's Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Lynn in at the 2. And that's going to be a travel.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hornets with possession here. They trail by 1. Feeds it to Hawes to take the lead. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Clark, neither team with a big advantage here in the fourth quarter.
5 times we've had the lead switch so far. I mean, back and forth we go.
And Clark, that could rise again before we're through. You know, huge height advantage there. but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
And Walker kicks to Lynn, shoots the three, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And, Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Shot clock at 6. Fade away. Mason misses.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Kid Gilchrist kicks to Walker from 13 feet. It goes down.
Assist goes to Michael Kidd Gilchrist.
Now here's Freak. Dishes to Pachulia. Count it, and the foul. It's on Spencer Hawes.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Chandler Parsons, he's checked in for Dallas. Matthews comes in for Darren Williams. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Jefferson's checked in for Kaminsky. Bargnani comes in for Spencer Hawes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Minutes Lamb in there for Jeremy Lin. Nowitzki sets a screen for Matthews. Here's Mason. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Mason's got 15 points in just the second half.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He said, guys, this is the kind of game we're capable of playing when we put our minds to it. I knew we had it in us, just like I know we're going to come out on top. Let's finish this thing. Guys?
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. Parsons with it, and Batum picks him up defensively.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Mavericks?
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, their mid-range game has been impressive. A tough shot to rely upon, but they really had it going tonight.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Some excellent numbers in this one for Parsons. 9 points and a block. He's having a great passing game and is knocking down those foul shots as well.
Not to mention just the overall fundamentals that he's put on display here today.
Here's Lamb. Walker's got space, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Here's Bargnani. The rebound by Mason. Dallas leading by 4. Nowitzki with it. Jefferson picks him up. Mason inside the line. Walker with the rebound.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage. Well, that's another good rebound for him. Hasn't mattered at all that he's given up some inches to a few of the other guys on the floor.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Mason with it. 4 on the clock. 16 feet away. The shot no good. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Shoot two. Shoot two.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of two is good. That puts them up by 5.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your entertainment are the Dallas Mavericks dancers. Give it up.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Lamb kicks to Bargnani. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. A big bucket there to quiet this crowd, Clark.
You know, that's exactly what you got to do. Take them out of the equation. Make those fans be quiet.
And they need something to cheer about again, and soon.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And here's Walker outside. Connects from downtown. Here is Matthews. And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. So a close game sees Dallas taking this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But Clark, in the end, everyone satisfied.
Yeah, you know, it looked like for a moment there the outcome was in doubt, but give them a lot of credit for hanging tough, persevering, and finishing strong.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Anytime you deliver that sort of production we saw from him tonight, you're going to put your team in position to win. He gave them points in bunches, and when they needed them. It's not always about how much you get, but when you get those points up on the board.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.